Buying pre-construction is exciting. You see the model home, the builder says you can secure it with just a $5,000 deposit today, and suddenly it feels like your dream home is within reach. But here's the thing, guys, nobody will tell you. A lot of first-time home buyers make mistakes in this process. Mistakes that don't just cause stress, but can literally cost you tens of thousands of dollars. So today, let's talk about the 10 most common mistakes buyers make when purchasing a pre-construction in Canada and how you can avoid them. By the end of this video, you will be way ahead of most of people walking into a sales center. Mistake number 1, thinking the $5,000 deposit is all you need. The most common mistake I see is buyers walking into a sales office hearing, you can secure this unit with $5,000 today, and thinking that's all they'll ever need until closing. The reality is very different. That $5,000 is just your booking amount. The builder will ask for the rest of the deposit schedule and stage it. Usually 15 to 20% over 1 or 2 years. And if you don't plan ahead for those payments, you can lose the unit and your initial deposit. For example, a couple I knew booked a condo in Mississauga with $5,000 down. They were excited, told everyone about it, but didn't realize that in 30 days, they owed another $20,000. They weren't ready, and unfortunately, they had to back out. That's heartbreaking, but it happens all the time. Mistake number 2, ignoring closing costs. Another trap is ignoring closing costs. Most first-time buyers think, okay, I'll just save for the down payment and I'm done. But closing costs can be a huge shock. In pre-construction, you have development charges, utility hookups, education levies, and HST adjustments. These can add anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 or more, depending on the project. If you don't budget for this, you'll be scrambling on final closing day. And trust me, the builder isn't going to wait for you to figure this out. Mistake number 3, blindly trusting the builder. When you buy a pre-construction, you're not buying a physical home. You're buying a promise, and that promise depends entirely on the builder. The mistake people make, they don't check the builder's history. They fall for the fancy brochures, the amazing sales centers, and the smooth talk without asking, has this builder delivered past projects on time? What do people say about their quality? Mistake number 4, skipping the lawyer review. This one shocks me the most. In Ontario, you get a 10-day cooling off period, especially on condominiums, after signing your contract. That's 10 days to have your lawyer look through it and make sure you're protected. But so many buyers skip this step because they're too excited or they assume everything is standard. Here's the truth, nothing is standard. Every builder writes their agreements differently. Some will cap closing costs, others won't. Some will allow assignments, others won't. If you don't have a lawyer review your contract, it's basically blindsiding yourself. Mistake number 5, forgetting about the interim occupancy. This one mostly applies to condominium. After your unit is built, but before the building is legally registered with the city, you enter something called interim occupancy. During this period, you move in and pay the builder an occupancy fee, kind of like a rent, but your mortgage hasn't started yet because technically you don't own the condo until the final registration. The mistake here, buyers don't realize this, and suddenly they're paying occupancy fees, plus maybe their rent somewhere else, plus still saving for closing. It can stretch people thin if they are not prepared. Mistake number 6, believing the floor plan is reality. When you walk into a pre-con sales office, everything looks amazing. The floor plan looks spacious, the finishes look luxurious, and the model suite looks like something from a magazine. But here's the catch. Floor plans are not the same as real life. Walls might shift, room sizes might be smaller, and the beautiful unobstructed view, a new tower might go up in front of it. Like, I know a buyer who chose a corner unit especially for the view. By the time their condo was completed, another tower was built right in front. The floor plan was the same, but the value of the unit wasn't what they expected. Mistake number 7, not thinking about mortgage qualification. Here's something that gets overlooked. You're buying today, but you're not getting your mortgage until 3 to 5 years from now. The mistake here, buyers assume they'll automatically qualify when the time comes. But what if interest rates are higher? What if your job changes? What if lending rules tighten? A lot can happen in those years. If you don't think long-term, you can find yourself in trouble on the final closing day. Mistake number 8, overlooking the neighborhood's future. When you buy resale, you know the neighborhood. You can see the schools, the grocery stores, the transit lines, but with pre-con, you're buying into the future. Some areas will grow, others won't. The mistake here, is buyers not researching what's actually planned for the neighborhood. If you choose wisely, you might buy in early and watch the area explode in value. If you choose poorly, you might end up in a construction zone for years with little to no growth. Mistake number 9, thinking pre-con is always cheaper. A lot of buyers think pre-construction is automatically a better deal than resale, but that's not always true. Builders price their units based on what they expect the market to be in the future. Sometimes you're paying a premium today for something that won't be ready for years. The mistake here is assuming you're automatically saving money. Pre-construction can be a great investment, but you need to compare carefully with resale prices in the same area. The last mistake is not having a backup plan. Life changes, job changes, family situations change. What if you can choose when the property is ready? Some buyers don't realize that you can assign your unit, sell your contract to someone else if the builder allows it. But if you didn't check those rights in your agreement, you may be stuck. The smart move is always to have a backup strategy. Will you rent it, assign it, or move in yourself? Go in with a plan B, not just excitement. So those are the 10 biggest mistakes buyers make when purchasing pre-construction. Not understanding the deposit schedule, ignoring closing costs, trusting the wrong builder, skipping lawyer review, forgetting interim occupancy, over-believing the floor plans, and not planning the mortgage qualification. And also overlooking the neighborhood, thinking pre-con is always cheaper and not having a backup plan. Avoid these mistakes. And you're not just buying a pre-con, you're making a smart, safe investment in your future. Now tell me in the comments, which mistake shocked you the most? And if you're planning to buy pre-con soon, what's your biggest question? If this video helped you, hit the like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's thinking about buying pre-con in Canada.